Let us again consider the initial setup. Connect the iron nail wound with the insulated copper wire to two cells instead of one. You will observe that more paper clips are attracted towards the electromagnet. Thus, the strength of the electromagnet increases on increasing the strength of the current. Now, increase the number of turns of the coil on the iron nail. This makes more paper clips attract towards the electromagnet. Thus, you can conclude that the strength of an electromagnet increases with an increase in the number of turns of coil. Thus, the strength of the electromagnet increases on passing large current through the coil and on increasing the number of turns of the coil. Now, bring a bar magnet near the current carrying coil or the electromagnet. You will observe that one end of the electromagnet repels the north pole of the magnet, whereas attracts the south pole of the magnet. What do you infer from this observation? This end is the north pole of the magnet. Remember, like poles repel each other and unlike poles attract. The other end of the nail is attracted towards the north pole of the bar magnet. This implies that this end is the south pole of the magnet. Electromagnet. Thus, like permanent magnets, electromagnets also have two poles, north pole and the south pole. On changing the direction of the current in the coil, the poles of an electromagnet get reversed. Can you think of some devices of day-to-day uses that use electromagnets? Well, electromotors, generators, electric bells, audio cassettes, speakers, and telephones are some of them. In this module, we have learned that electromagnets consist of a coil made of several terms of insulated copper wire wound on magnetic material like iron. An electromagnet is a kind of temporary magnet. It behaves as a magnet as long as current flows through the coil. The strength of the electromagnet can be increased by increasing the current or the number of turns of coil. Like permanent magnets, electromagnets have two poles, north and the south. Some devices that use electromagnets: electric motors, generators, electric bells, audio cassettes, speakers, and telephones.